What's good, everyone? This is a video for it's gonna be a vid for my WrestleMania 27 predictions. A Coming to you live this Sunday, live on pay-per-view, obviously from the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, if you will. Overall, this card, got it right here. It's there's some matches on it that really interest me, and I'm really looking forward to. And then there's the usual WrestleMania matches that you can do without. Um, and I've heard there's 9 matches on the card right now, but I've heard that there may add one more. I heard they may add Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston, which is just completely random, but I don't know. Again, that's what happens, when you leave out Money in the Bank ladder match. A lot of the talent, gets left off the card, the young guys. But um, that's beside the point. So let's just get right down to it. And this is off of WWE.com, the card. So I don't know I doubt this will, be the actual match order. But the first match on the card is an 8-man tag team match: the Corre versus Big Show, Kane, Santino Marella, and Vladimir Kozloff. I'd be looking forward to this match if it was just the Core versus Big Show and Kane. Honestly, I think that would have just been fine. I mean, they're big enough, those two. Can take on 4 guys, but or even if they just added, because they were originally, I guess, it was supposed to be Christian and Kofi Kingston, which I'm glad they didn't add Christian in because he's involved with that whole Edge, Del Rio thing. Kofi just would have been. I mean, actually, I'm surprised Kofi didn't get added considering he just lost Intercontinental title to Wade Barrett a couple weeks ago, and they beat him down after the match. So, um, yeah, so this match, I hope this does lead off the card just so you can get it out of the way, honestly. Or actually, you want to have a good match that leads off the card, I guess. But this match, uh, I'm not really, expecting anything too great out of it. The Core, they're talented guys, obviously. I'm a big Wade Barrett fan, and I like Justin Gabriel, so I just don't think, Santino and Kozloff deserve. I mean, maybe Kozloff, was it 3 years ago, 2008, when he was feuding with like Undertaker and Triple H and Jeff Hardy? Maybe that Kozloff, but not this one and Santino. I don't know. I just thought they could have done a better job. There were rumors there's going to be the Core versus Big Show, Kane, and Kevin Nash, but I don't know. So this match, honestly, I'm not expecting it to be very long at all. I think it's only right to have the Core win this, just to push that group and show that they're legit. So I'm gonna pick the Core in this, as I hope they do win. So yeah, I picked the Core in that. What should be, I'm not expecting anything more than a 2-star match, if that. So yeah. Next match on the card is United States Championship. Sheamus defending against Daniel Bryan. This is one of the matches I'm looking forward to. Sheamus just won the U.S. title a couple weeks ago on Raw, and pretty much ever since he lost, ever since he dropped the whole King of the Ring, King Sheamus thing, he's been on winning streak. So I'm glad he's back, winning matches, and he's getting his momentum back. Another little push, if you will. United States Championship, just like the Intercontinental Championship right now, in my opinion, are both credibility. Wade Barrett is IC champion, Sheamus is U.S. champ. So this match, I think this could be a pretty good match if they're given time for it. I really hope they're given at least 10, 11, 12 minutes for this. Daniel Bryan's first WrestleMania, Sheamus this will be his second. Um, I'm just looking. I'm just looking to see a really good match here. They've had a couple matches together, obviously, the past few weeks, and it looks like they can work well together. Um, so I'm expecting, good things out of this match. I don't see Daniel Bryan regaining the title, just because I think Sheamus, that'd be stupid to have him, lose it after just winning it. So, but I'll expect, a lot of near falls in this match, and some good spots maybe with Daniel Bryan. So I'm gonna pick Sheamus to retain though, and I'm expecting this to be a solid match. So Sheamus to retain the U.S. title. Next we have the 6-man tag team match: John Morrison, Trish Stratus, and Snooki versus Dolph Ziggler and Laycool, Layla and Michelle McCool, obviously. And I'm sure they'll have Vicky Guerrero at ringside with her. I mean, I don't know what to think of this. Like, you got talent in this. Obviously, they're all talented, minus Snooki. Uh, a John Morrison versus Dolph Ziggler match 1-on-1 would have done just fine in my view. And even if it was supposed to be originally, I heard it was supposed to be Ziggler and Laycool versus John Morrison, Trish, and Kelly, which would have been fine with me because apparently Vince is high on Kelly, and like I think it's gonna get a push or something soon. But I mean, she's improved in the ring, Obviously, not anywhere near a caliber of Trish and Lita and all those girls back in the day, but still, it would have been a lot more interesting and better than Snooki. But apparently, Trish has been training Snooki a little. I don't know how much good that's going to do her, but obviously not, bad mouthing Trish. I'm just saying I don't know if even the best wrestler could train Snooki. So, well, I will. I'm expecting some good wrestling when Morrison and Ziggler are in there together, and and especially stuff with like Trish and Michelle McCool. I'd love to see a match between those two. Um, so this will probably be entertaining. I don't know how much physical stuff Snooki will do. I'm anxious to see what her ring attire is. That's for sure. But yeah, this match should be okay, I guess. Not really expecting blockbuster tag match, 6-man tag, but 6-person intergender tag, I guess you can call it. But this should be, for the most part, Ziggler and Morrison will make this match, and hopefully Trish, she hasn't been a wrestler. Her last WrestleMania was WrestleMania 22, and it was 2006. So see how she does. But I'm picking Morrison, Trish, and Snooki to win. They wouldn't have a celebrity lose. So yeah. So team John Morrison, Trish, and Snooki to win that, and what should be entertaining. Next. Now we get to the good stuff. Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes. Personally, I like how this feud's been built up on SmackDown. Uh, I really do. Cody Rhodes and Ray picked to work with Cody for this feud, so I guess that shows how highly he thinks of Cody. And I really hope Cody goes over in this. Rey Mysterio does not need to win a WrestleMania again. He won last year against Punk, which could have been a really good match if it was longer than like 7 minutes. And then he beat JBL in like 20 seconds 2 years ago, WrestleMania 25. He just doesn't need to win. Um, so I'm gonna pick Cody to win, and I expect this could honestly be the sleeper match of the whole pay-per-view. This could steal the show, in my opinion, if they're given the correct amount of time. This could be the match that really elevates Cody into that top tier superstar top superstar caliber level, if you will. So I'm expecting this to be a pretty good match. Ray's a good worker, obviously, and Cody, he is too. So they're both really talented, and I really hope Cody Rhodes wins. I'm gonna pick Cody to win this. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Cody Rhodes to win in what should be a pretty good match. Next, we have Jerry Lawler, Jerry the King Lawler versus Michael Cole, special guest referee Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Jack Swagger in Michael Cole's corner. This, I'm not expecting any wrestling at all. I'm just expecting a full-on beatdown. I am looking forward to seeing King kick the absolute shit out of Cole. I really hope it happens. This is just a long time coming. Hopefully this puts an end to this feud. I heard that WWE has plans. The reason they built the coal mine for Cole on Raw and SmackDown is because they're planning to keep Cole announcing, like, distance him and King on Raw after this. That wouldn't make any sense at all. This needs to be a complete beatdown by King, kick the shit out of Cole. Cole receives some stunners after, and that's the end of it. Keep him off TV for a while, if not for good, and bring JR back to announce full time on Raw. I'm sorry, you cannot have King and Cole just be on the same show announcing coal mine or not. They're like 10 feet away from each other. You can't have that happen the next night. I'm sorry. This feud needs to end. Cole is going to get what's coming to him. I'm going to pick King to win this, obviously. I wouldn't be surprised if JR calls this match. So, yeah, I'm going to pick Jerry Lawler to win this. And I hope to see just Michael Cole get his absolute ass beat down. So yeah, King to win, and will probably be a squash. Probably what like Bret Hart versus Vince McMahon was last year. And next, we have Randy Orton versus CM Punk. I'm really looking forward to this match. I love the build up for this. Orton getting rid of all the new Nexus members. Oh man, as much as I love Randy Orton, I'm a big fan of CM Punk too, and um, I think CM Punk needs to win this, just so he can get main event status again. Orton won last year. He's won a few WrestleManias, so um, yeah, I just think this should be, and this could be a really good match. If it all depends on how much time these guys are given, and Punk can work. Orton, I haven't seen Orton have a really good match in a while, so he needs to pull out some more moves out of his arsenal this Sunday, with just the usual bullshit he does. So. And I wonder if any, new Nexus is like going to appear in this match, like interfere. I wonder. Who knows? There could be a new Nexus on the way. No one knows. But I'm gonna pick CM Punk to win this, just because I think he needs to win this. Because if he loses, he'll be just be pushed to the back of the line. I'll have to work his way back again. So I'm gonna pick Punk to win this, and I'm expecting this to be like a really solid match, if the time allows for it. Next, I hope this closes. Again, this is just off WWE's .com, the website. This is, I don't think, the official lineup. So I hope this match closes the show. But The Undertaker versus Triple H, no holds barred. I'm and I just read that Shawn Michaels is going to be at ringside for this match. So you can almost, I would not be surprised if I saw a screw job here on Triple H. I really would not be surprised if Shawn Michaels, if like Triple H was just about to, hook and take her up for the pedigree, and HBK hopped the, ring barrier barricade and hit some sweet chin music on Trips. I would cost him the match. I would not be surprised, because that angle, that segment on Raw this past Monday was just great, and no holds barred. I would not be surprised if they brought some blood back in this. I wouldn't be surprised if WWE is really close to going back to TV 14. I would love to see some blood in this. I would not be surprised if we actually do see some. But again, I'm not counting on it. But no holds barred. I hope they utilize everything they can around the ring, take advantage of the stipulation. And as much a couple weeks ago, I really I thought Triple H could be the guy, but I mean at this point for wrestling fans, it's just common sense that Undertaker's going to win. What's the point of the streak, if you're going to end it? And if there was a guy to break, I would have said it was Shawn Michaels the last 2 years, but he couldn't get it done. So I'm picking The Undertaker. Triple H will rest in peace. 19-0 for the dead man. And I would not be surprised if he just retired after next WrestleMania going 20-0. But back to this year's WrestleMania. This should be, and not in the caliber of the HBK Taker matches the last 2 years, but this should be a pretty damn good match, because their match at WrestleMania 17 was pretty good. But so I'm expecting it to be somewhere this caliber, pretty good match. I'm picking Undertaker to win. Next, we have the WWE Championship match. The Miz defending against John Cena. Oh man, I'm gonna pick. I really hope they need to have the Miz win this, because let's be honest, his whole title run will be for nothing if he loses to John Cena. It'll just be another burial dance of Cena. Miz needs to go over in this, and there's no question The Rock's gonna have something to do with this match. If this could be the closing match, I wouldn't be surprised. If The Rock's going to be involved, it's going to close the show. So I mean, I will not. I would. I'm almost expecting The Rock to cost Cena the WWE title, like hit him with a rock bottom or something. Who knows? This could start off a feud between the two, and which I would love. I'm gonna pick the Miz to go over in this. I really am. And this is the match where Miz needs to prove himself that he is, improving as a wrestler, and because Cena's gonna carry this match. And I mean, Cena can put on good matches. Um, say what people can say what they want about he's can't wrestle, which I can agree with to a certain extent. But he does, when a pay-per-view if WrestleMania comes around. He does put on a hell of a show, and so it really is the Miz. It's all up to the Miz and how he wants to do in this match. If I just think the Miz needs to win this, I'm gonna pick the Miz to win. Maybe with a little help from The Rock, who knows? So yeah, I'm gonna pick the Miz to beat John Cena, retain the WWE title, and the sorry guys, I'm gonna just finish this up real quick on part two here. Just one more match left to get to. I'm gonna give you a little thoughts on the card. Peace.